What? Okay, I'm here. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Hi, Folsa. Hello, Anime Music. Hello. Hello, King. How are you today? Hello, Mike for Raiders. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. This is probably going to be another stream where I have to do my work because yeah, you know how it is. You know how it be, chat. Oh my god, is that the Hannah Tofé? A huge fan of your work, particularly your thesis on Bourganism and its effects on Australian culture. I could do it. I could legitimately write that. Hello, Young. How are you? Welcome in. And yes, how is everybody today? Are we well? Are we happy? Are we healthy? Let me take my socks off. I don't need socks for stream. You asleep to the sound of my complaining about children. Absolutely. Now, today I am marking year 7 uh geography exams. So good news is it's an exam, so it's easier to mark than yesterday's assessment. The bad news is that it's year 7s, so there's only so much good that will come of this. Okay. Now did I give this child a score yet for that? Okay. So the assessment consisted of 5 questions, and question 1 was about defining livability and the factors of livability. So the definition of livability is our assessment of how livable a place is, taking into consideration how well people thrive in that place. Okay, so the ability to thrive, not survive, but thrive. Okay. And then they had to list the factors that influence the livability of a place. And we had a little mnemonic to help them remember that. And that was every small cow eats ice cream, which stands for environment, social, cultural, economic, and infrastructural factors. Okay, so they just had to list those. Okay. Sorry, I won't mention anything more about my socks or my feet. No one's thriving. That's why the assessment of livability is so interesting and necessary. Question 2 is about migration factors. They had to compare immigration and emigration, so 2 different words there. They then had to define push and pull factors. So push factors are something that push people away from a country or a place, and pull factors are things that pull people to a place, make them want to move there. And then they have to list 2 examples of each. So 2 examples of push factors and 2 examples of pull factors. They then are given a livability chart with 7 different countries with different livability scores, and they need to list the countries from most livable, so the score with the highest livability, all the way to the lowest livability scores. And then they need to identify which 2 cities have tied livability scores, and they need to list the areas in which one of those cities scored higher in terms of like, so for example, the 5 areas that they judge people against to determine their livability score are stability, healthcare, culture and environment, education, and infrastructure. So they had to list like, oh, did this city score higher in culture and environment and infrastructure than the other city? But they both tied nonetheless. Then they need to identify the least livable city and explain why it has the lowest livability using evidence from the table. Their 4th question is comparing a streetscape that's been improved. So they have to compare the before and after photos and describe 3 improvements and explain how the improvements have made that place more livable. And then the final one is that they had to list 3 ways to improve the school's livability and write a teal paragraph, so a short paragraph about why that one of their suggestions would improve the livability of the school. And they needed to, yeah, geography is much more in-depth these days, Minty. Anyway, so we're on to question 3 of the students' exam, and I haven't given them a score yet for the question, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, I'm gonna give him a B+ for that. This question is making my head hurt. Yeah, I have to mark it. Oh, somebody wants to collaborate. I don't want to. I don't know who they are. So I'm just gonna ignore it. Because I don't want to collaborate. I'm marking assignments. I'm marking. Anyway, okay, question 4. Let me see. Bike lanes. People can get around easily without using cars. Yeah, that's true. They have better crossings. People can get across roads easier because of improved crossings. I guess. How are they improved? That's my comment. How are they improved, though? How are they improved? You nearly got hit by a car today at a crossing. Maybe it's because well, I don't know. The photo I'm looking at, pretty improved, guys. It's pretty improved. Gardens with trees. Yes. It helps the environment and the trees clean the air. Sure. I'll give you that. All right. So the 3 ways to improve the school are more gardens, so that's an environmental factor. So they're meant to list what factor that would fall under, and he hasn't, but that's fine. Environmental. More cultural things. Well, that's culture, yeah. More toilets, that's infrastructure. All right. It helps the environment. Yeah, okay. Cultural things to acknowledge, and he spelt acknowledge EGNOLIDGE, so that is a, my goodness. First Nations people, like the posts at primary school. So the primary campus, we went and had a survey of the primary campus and the secondary campus, and we had a look at what's the primary campus doing in terms of like improving the livability of the school that the secondary campus isn't offering. And one of them was like First Nation Australian representation. So Yeah. And then more toilets around the school. That seems to be the number one complaint from, yeah. Anyway, blah blah blah. Schools should add more places around the schools that connects people to First Nation Australians. Nice. It's important because it's a cultural factor, so people might move here because we have a lot of cultural things around the school. Like the primary has colorful posts and talking about First Nation people. Okay. This is why we should add more cultural places around the school in the future. Okay. Good following of the structure of the paragraph. The bar is low, guys. What was the question? Selecting one of the suggestions to improve the school, they have to talk about why it would improve the school. Okay. All right. Oh, I have to look at the ones I've already marked to compare this. Okay. What did I give this kid? And that was for doing that. All right. Yeah. Okay. And then detailed communication of conclusions. I don't think he's detailed. He's probably more around here. All right. So okay. So we're looking at a oh, I never actually gave him a score for the first two questions. Hello, L. All right. Um. Yeah. All right. And then that's like an A, I think, or yeah, like an A minus there. Okay, so that pulls him to like a B minus, I think. B minus for knowledge and understanding, and a B for. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh crap. Where's my other B? What'd I give you? What did I give you, child? There's a B. How did I even you out? Ooh, okay. I'm gonna pull him to. Let's give him a B overall, I reckon. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think it's about time to get some food. Absolutely, you go get your food and enjoy your dinner. Yeah, but the thing is, King, is that it's like specifically about the school I work at. So it was like discussing issues of livability within the school itself.
I'm Dai.
So, yeah.
Thank you, whoever.
Oh, how do I say that? Thea? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're just marking exams, so yeah, that's how it be right now. How did I get here? I don't know, but welcome in and regardless, and thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, nonetheless. How are you going? Livability is how livable a place is, which is measured with different factors. You're playing Space Marine 2. Nice, nice, nice. Give him more toilet paper. Yeah, more toilet paper. Or just more toilets, apparently. The big thing is more toilets. Posture check? Absolutely. My posture is perfect at the moment. Or as perfect as it can be. For mocking exams. Alrighty. He has nailed this. Environment, social, cultural, economics, and infrastructure. Alright, question 2. Immigration is when people move into a new country. For example, my dad immigrated to Italy when he was young. Yep, beautiful. Emigration is when someone is moving out of the country they were currently living in. For example, my dad immigrated out of France when he was young. Cool. I don't know if he's actually giving legit examples right now. Now, the difference between push and pull factors is push factors force people to move out of a country because of war or persecution, etc. Yep. But full pull factors are when someone is pulled into a new place because of safety or cost of living. Beautiful. Look at him go. You're ordering food? Nice. Good work. Okay, I think... I'm gonna put him over here. And then... This is perfect. So... Good boy. Good child. Doing the work. Okay. Oh, and he put the scores as well. Yay. That was a part of the question. I was so nervous because I did tell them to do that, but they didn't. Yeah. Beautiful. Culture and environment and infrastructure. Ticks, ticks, ticks across the board. Uh, Damascus in Syria was ranked the least livable city. Syria had an extremely low ranking for healthcare. It was 29.2. That is why Syria would be low. Stability was ranked 20, which is very low. Um, Good, but why might they be so low? Nuggets. Yeah. Get the new Genshin Impact McDonald's meal. Your apple pie. And then you can get an apple pie recipe, but only if you live in the US, so we're probably not gonna get that. Get Chinese, Minzy. Get Chinese and get vegetables. Question 3. I would put him, yeah, I think I'd put him about there. Okay. Improvements. There are lights in the after photo. Yep, that makes people able to see at night. Okay, yeah, so like a safety thing, I guess. Mongolian beef. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, 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 yeah. So good. More greenery and it makes the place look better and have fresher air. Yeah. When you have trees in your streets, you have the freshest of air. There is bike lanes, which makes it safer for bikers. Very good. Cyclists is actually the correct term. Bikers would imply that they ride motorbikes. I sound like such a nerd. Oh my gosh. All right. I reckon he's there. Actually, cyclists is the correct term because bikes or bikers implies that you have a motorbike. Anyway. Alright. Okay, so we have cultural connections. That's the first one. More First Nation Australian connections. Yep. Infrastructure. And infrastructure. Alright. Okay. But yes, we need more artwork and stuff. That's what he wrote for First Nations connections. We need more artwork. There's not enough bubblers to share around. I swear to God, if he didn't write about the bubblers for his steel paragraph, I'm gonna cry. There's not enough equipment to share. Okay. Our school should add more bubblers for students to drink water out of. Okay, yep. But you shouldn't end on an of preposition. Is that what they call it? Students need to stay hydrated and healthy, except some students may forget their water bottles at home, so they don't have any water to drink. There is some water bubblers, but there's always a line of people at the school bubblers. That's why we need more, so people can drink water without being late to class. That is why our school should purchase and add more drinking bubblers to the school. Okay. Good teal structure. Okay. Um, so I think that puts him here for that. And let's say, oh, where did I put this kid? I remember where I put him. Okay, I did put him down there. I'm gonna put him up a bit higher because I think his writing's better, but yeah. All right, so that's go for a B there. Okay, and then this is like a B plus. And then overall he's a B plus. All right. All right, I need to write this kid's score as well. Revealing to the main character that he's fallen into his evil trap. Yeah! That's how I operate. Great work, child. No bad grades. Look, I can only try. That is based on the efforts of the students, though. It's not like I want to give out bad grades. I actually like the ego boost of having students with good grades. But unfortunately, life is relentless. No, we don't have F actually. Our lowest is an E. The lowest you can get is a E, E minus. Alright. No, wait. I wrote my name instead of hers. All right. Let's see. Livability means how comfortably you can live in a place. Um, Basic, but yes, more depth, more detail would help. What does it mean to live comfortably? I'd like to not fail my students because, like, they've done really well for the most part. Okay. Economic stability? No, that's not one. Social. Culture. Education. Kiddo, come on. You know your stuff. I know you know your stuff. You're smarter than this. Immigration is moving into a new country. Yep. Immigration is moving out of a country. Okay. Her writing is so neat and like tiny. A push factor is something that makes you want to move out of country, and a pull factor is something that makes you wanna move to a new place. Wanna. Not want. Wanna. Okay. Okay. Or type of people. Example shootings. Uh, yeah, alright. Pull factors, education and healthcare. Okay. Alright, I could grade that part while I'm at it. Okay, so for question one, I'd probably give her a solid C. Question two. Yeah, I put her in a B. Alright. Question three. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually have any lesson planned tomorrow with my children. Um, I think I'll just start them on their next unit. That'll be fine. Alright, least livable city is Damascus because none of its livability factors is higher than 50, but the same could be said for quite a few of them. Yeah. Okay.
If you want to order some hanasaka, wrap it about 5:45 or 6 o'clock.
Okay, what do you want?
I just want would you like you to order what you want?
Okay, thank you. Alright, good, you need more evidence to justify your response. Alright, so I think that pulls her down quite a bit actually. Probably there. She wrote, for the 3 improvements: trees, for cleaner air and so it looks nice. People. Okay. People? What? No, that's not a good reason. No. People are not an improvement. They're a consequence of improvement. Sorry, a result. A consequence makes it seem like it's a bad thing. They're a result of improvements. If you get out. Don't be in my space like that. That was such an invasion of my space. Explain how this improves livability. Alright, question 4. Probably put her there as well. Little Miss. I just don't think she's put in so much effort. Environment, yay! Culture, infrastructure, more green spaces, more indigenous representation. Bubblers. At our school, we need more bubblers or access to water at different parts of the school. I think that we should have some near the oval for PE or lunchtime. Good. No first person in analytical paragraph. It's running out of space on the side there. The only bubbler near the oval is at the grade 12 area, which is too far away from the oval if you want to get a quick drink. There are only 3 bubblers at the high school, and I think we need to add more. Okay. Okay. I would put her... Yeah, I think she's, like, there. And then, in terms of that, I'd probably put her, like, here. Alright, here's the fun part, is siphoning it all together. So, C+, and then a C+, which is a straight C+. Nice work, child. C exam for further feedback. A C+ is good. It means she's on the right track. A D+, however. Oh boy. That would be sad. I hope I don't have to hand any of those out. I mean, Jantham did say no bad grades, so if I mark one and it's gonna end up being a bad grade, I guess I'll just not mark it? Not finish marking it? Oh, I need to put her grade on the front. Alright, what was she? She's a C plus. Okay, and this kid was a B question mark? B? B plus. Sure, he'll be happy with that. Sure. Pretend it doesn't exist. Don't have to grade it if it doesn't exist. Oh, you're right. I'm just gonna, like, stop grading everything. Alrighty. Okay. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Who the hell's running some kind of motor outside and disturbing my time? Someone's just got a car. 1 second, I'm just gonna. Ugh. Tradies and their cars. Why are they so loud? Ugh. Anyway, whatever. Right. Push factors are influences that convince people to move from their country. Wait, that's not right. I guess it is technically right. Like, yeah, right. Next, that convinces people to move to a different. Uh, Technically, yes, but I think it needs to be worded better. Um, if that's the case, what I might do is I might clear it down to an A minus there as well. Wait. Good, 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 good. The least livable city was Damascus, Syria, with a score of 30.7. Excellent. Damascus has the lowest score because they have low stability, bad healthcare, a not great environment, bad education, and bad infrastructure. Slammed it. Absolutely roasted them. Wow. Just like, slammed them. Good. Why might they? Um, I know, she absolutely like roasted them. She didn't have to go that hard on them. I'm gonna give her an B plus in that. A minus again. It's like she's bordering on the right idea, but like she's not quite giving me what I want. Bike lane has been added to this picture. It is safer for people with bikes to ride in the city. Thank you. More trees and plants. Excellent. It is better for the environment and the well-being of the city. Streetlights. At night, it is safer for people to walk. Thank you. The first one who has acknowledged that the lights don't just make it easier to see, but make it safer. Ugh. Do you students know that you stream? They don't. One kid's apparently, well, I don't know. Somehow one kid's figured out that I do this, but they haven't figured out what my account is or anything. They all try to add me on Snapchat all the time. They're like, "Oh, miss, I was adding every single person with your name on Snapchat." And then I like looked at them and went, "You guys know I don't even use my name for Snapchat, right? Like I don't I made my Snapchat account when I was 14 and it was like normal to not use your name on things. You use like pseudonyms and stuff. So my Snapchat's not even Hana Tofe. I don't even. But yeah, I'd be happy to add students if I was like if they were graduated, but like hell no, I'm not adding students to my Facebook or my Snapchat or anything. That's nasty. I don't want to communicate with them at night. I already have to talk to them during the day. All right. I mean, there's some lovely students that I actually genuinely do enjoy talking to, but like the ones that want to add me on Snapchat are the ones that just want to like troll me and stuff, and I don't have the energy for that. Okay. In Tuck Shop, there should be more cultural and healthy food. Wow, I love that suggestion. That's actually really cool. At one of the schools that I did my prac at, they had like different cultural foods for different days of the week, and that was so good. Like they had like Korean noodles one on Wednesdays, and then um they would have like butter chicken on like Mondays and stuff, and then um they would have like your typical like Italian pasta and stuff like that on Tuesdays, and like it was really cool. I liked the Korean noodles. They were so good. Oh my god. More clubs and sport activities for students, more classrooms for better learning. Oh. The tuck shop should have more cultural foods from different cultures all other the world. All around the world? All around the world. No kidding. It would definitely bring communities closer together. I like that reasoning. If the tuck shop used different cultural food, it would definitely unite communities and make people feel more welcome. It would also bring more healthy options into people in the school. It is clear to see that different food options would help the school community grow in different ways just by eating healthy and cultural food. Okay, that's a little repetitive. In summary, having more cultural foods at the talk shop would benefit our school community. Okay, uh, all over the world? Oh yeah, I guess I don't know. It looks like a T. I don't know. Anyway, all around the world. Um, good work. I can tell that their English teachers have been hammering them with teal structures because they are just like so good at writing paragraphs now compared to the beginning of the year. Your school canteen used to have Ramadan options? That's so. Wait, no. Isn't Ramadan where you don't eat during the day? You don't eat like from sunrise to sunset, right? Do you mean like halal options? Like, or are you just saying that they would give the students like packs of air? Packs of air. Oh, it's Ramadan. Come, a let us give you a fine selection of nothing during the day. Our school has Ramadan options available. Here, it is a bowl of air. Good teal structure. Um, and an incredible suggestion.
Good job!
Good job. Yeah, they did really well with this one. I like this. I had one student say that they would improve nothing about the school and that the school was perfect. And I was like, excuse me? Perfect? I'm glad you like school, I guess. Alrighty, so overall, A minus. A minus. She's gonna be very happy about this. The goal is that I can give this to them tomorrow, but we'll see. Good job, kiddo. Okay, this is this kid who didn't put his name on the front, but he put it on the back, so I guess that counts for something, right? Right, guys? Right, chat? Does it count for something if they at least put their name on the back of the exam? I'm a little worried about him because he was doing really well at the start of the year, and I feel like he's really fallen off. It feels like his concentration's like, ow, paper cut. It feels like his concentration's really shot. Also, apparently I have to order dinner, so let me just do that really quick. Um, what's on the menu? OMG. OMG. Let's have a look. Okay. I know what I'm getting. Okay, I'm just gonna mute while I order this. Be good, children. I can still see what you're doing. Lamau, one of my students answered the phone. Anyway, um, okay. Yeah, because I live in a country town and you can't just like Uber stuff. You can't just DoorDash. There's no, yeah. We wouldn't last at all, King, because we need the moon. The way that our conditions work is that everything's very specifically working. So if things get thrown off, that could spell the end of us. Cool. Alrighty, this kid said, "No! How dare you come into my stream and taunt my viewers with cheapness?" Anyway, immigration is when a person moves into a new country, whereas emigration moves to a new country. What? Oh, I keep missing word like letters when I go to spell today. Hmm. Push factor pushes someone away from their country, while a pull factor pulls or lures people in, like a siren. Like a siren. All right, two push factors: war and violence. Yep. Pull factors: jobs and cheaper costs. All right. Okay, page one. I'm gonna give him. Let's go up here for that. Wait, no, he wasn't accurate, so that doesn't even. That's like right here. Keeps freezing the screen. Oh no! I find Discord does that a lot when I'm trying to like do stuff on other apps on my phone. Discord, like, if I'm in a conversation with someone, it'll just like freeze stuff, shut down apps. So like, Anyway, immigration. All right. Well, he was mostly correct. So I guess once again that puts him like there-ish, C plus E. All right. Good, 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 good. Damascus, this bag, blah, 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 blah. Damascus is the least livable city because it has an overall of 30.7, since it has low scores for all of the factors. Okay. Um, More detail. Why might it have? Okay. Well, you got everything correct. It's just that, like, I guess he's around there. Ish. Maybe pull him down, actually. Little, little thing. Okay. Alright. Poles around footpaths. It stops cars crashing into people, making it safer. Beautiful. See, I know this kid's smart. A bike path. It lets people ride their bike more, making them healthy. Okay, sure. More gardens and trees. It makes it more green and appealing. Yes, that is excellent reasoning. I'm going to give you an A for that section. Good job, little child. All right. Culture, infrastructure, and infrastructure. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. First Nations representation, more toilets, and more buildings. Okay, cool. A sculpture or a yarn circle. Hell yeah! We totally deserve a yarn circle on the secondary campus. That would be so lit. reopen the other toilets. Well, no, because nobody ever stepped forward about graffitiing the wall so that they remain closed. We have two toilets around the school, and they shut down one of them, like two like areas for toilets around the school. They shut down one of them because well, the boys got shut down because they were being really messy and weren't respecting the space, and the girls toilets got shut down because someone wrote nasty things about one of the girls and nobody ever came forward to admit who did it. And on the one hand, like, bullying is bad, but on the other hand, I'm very familiar with the student who it was written about, and I wouldn't put it past her to write that on the wall herself and then try and get other people in trouble. Anyway, the point is that the toilets have been closed for a while now. They've been closed since the beginning of term 2, I think, so nearly half a year. But yeah. So, sucked in, kids. I think, King, that this is an issue on your end, though, because, like, as far as I know, my stream is working well. I don't seem to be having any issues in terms of drop frames and stuff. So I think it's you, King. You might have to refresh or come back. Alright. Our school needs more buildings and classrooms. As a growing school with increasing students, we don't have enough classrooms to facilitate the growing student body. We could build another building or extend an old one so we can grow our school and extend our learning even further by allowing more classes and places to study. This is why our school should build more buildings and classrooms to grow our school now and for future generations. Excellent. Teal. Paragraph. That a cute face? Yeah, that's a cute little smiley face I put on it. Many bodies on one Wi-Fi. I know that feeling. Oh, thank God that noise stopped. Oh my God, it was driving me nuts, guys. The noise of the truck. No, they turned it back on. Why? Instant karma. What did I do? Okay. Yep. And I think he's an A for that. So this I think pulls him to like a B minus. B? A B? Okay, and this pulls him to like. Hi, Mikey. Good to see you. I see you've brought Truck-kun to chat. B plus? B plus? I think I'll round him to a B plus, possibly. Oh, I don't think. Actually, no. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think Mockbook will allow that. But also, hi, Judy. Oh. See exam for further feedback. Oh, hey. Okay, so that kid is a B overall. Okay. Oh wait, what did I give her? I gave her an A minus, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right, who's next? Oh, here we go. My little panic monger. My one of my kids really panics about stuff. He always pesters me about things. I remember after the exam on Monday, he came up to me like after the lunch break and he was like, "Have you marked it?" And I was like, "Dude, I just got it. I just got the exam. Please. Like you need to chill out." Oh my goodness. All right. Livability is when a town, city, or place is rated based on five things: environment, social, cultural, which is rated uh up to, which is okay, yeah, whatever, which is rated to a score of up to 100. Okay. Um. Sure. Good little child. He got all of the factors correct. Immigration is when you move into a new country and to a new place, and emigration is when you leave a country and move to a new country. So immigration is moving into a new country, and emigration is exiting a country. Thank you. Very concise. Difference is for push and pull factors. The difference is like a push factor is like country, country, country. Anyway, the difference is like a push factor is when something pushes you away, like war, bad climate, and low livability, bad location, bad crime. Okay, cool. And a pull factor is when it is like good climate and good crime, but okay, but you're not telling me what it is. These are examples. Oh, I feel bad. He's not. Oh, I don't think he's gonna score as high as he wants. No, this is an exam, King. They wrote it. Mm, poor kiddo. Poor kiddo. Alright. Yep, he did that well. Okay. Oh, he even told me how much they scored higher. No, it's an exam. I Yesterday was an assignment. Today's an exam. Yeah. The least livable city is Damascus, Syria, with 3 lower than all the others and 2 tied. And has a score of a fifth of Vienna, Austria. This kid did maths. Oh my god. And its highest score only getting 40.5 out of all of its ranks. And its overall score getting 30.7, which is the lowest on the list. He did nerd stuff. My goodness. Um, yeah, I would give it to him here, I reckon. So I reckon that pulls him to a B. Oh no, wait. It's here. Kiddo, I hope you did good in question 4. Better crossing systems. There is improved safety because of crossing and streetlights. Much more greenery in areas and color, improved infrastructure with gardens, trees, seating, and a stall. Way more street lights. There's improved in social with way. Wait, these don't even link. Social with the way people have bikes, and there is a bus. Okay. Social? It's more infrastructural improvements. I think he overthought it. I think he's overthought things a little bit. I'll give it to him, but okay. I can B plus it, but that's still not enough. Okay. Good child. More buildings and gardens because there's not enough space for all the students and the growing school. There's not enough seating for people to eat and talk. There needs to be more cultural stuff like indigenous art and many other cultures. Yeah, good job, kiddo. Nailed it. Right, better infrastructure would improve the school because the school is drastically growing with many more students joining, so soon there will not be enough buildings for the students to fit in and not enough space on the oval. So the principal has to consider making more buildings and ovals so everyone can fit without being overcrowded. We need more classrooms so we are more spread apart, and there needs to be more ovals for more sport because there's only a soccer field, there is no football field. So we don't have to play on the soccer field and we can be cramped getting hit by the soccer ball. Guessing this is a personal tale. Good, but missing a link. It's like an A minus. Oh, it doesn't actually change it even if I pull him down. Alright, fine. He gets his A minus. Now he's not complaining at me about it. I don't know, man. Something doesn't feel. Maybe I'll ask for a review of it tomorrow. Okay. Bella. Alright, let's go. Okay. The judgment of a place's livability and how livable it is for humans to thrive. Let's go. She said the thrive word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, straight up. A in that section. Good girl. Immigration is when you move out, but you are staying within your country's borders. No! Push is when something or a characteristic of a place is pushing you away from moving there or pushing you away from there. Yep, okay. Pull is where characteristics or things good about the place pulls you to want to buy it. I mean, overall, yes. Low water supply, not many cultural things, good water supply and good environment. Alright, yeah, okay. Question 2. A couple of small mistakes, but like overall, she's got the right idea. I wonder if her dad is gonna get on my case. He does that with other teachers sometimes. Well, he did in term one, maybe not anymore. I can't believe none of these 12-year-olds have mentioned why Syria might have these low rankings. This is crazy. How do the 12-year-olds not know complex politics of the world? Ah. Okay. Um, these low scores. It is raining out there. Crazy. Accurate detail. So like thanks, Judy. That's so beautiful. Never seen anything like that before. Oh, wait. This is the second kid that said that people are the thing. You don't know who gave you those emotes? They look incredible. I'm so proud of you. Oh, whoops. I accidentally had the space bar pressed. My bad. About to send the longest comment. I am proud of you for upkeeping a positive attitude and uplifting spirit and providing love and support for us all. Thank you, Judy. I am proud of you for consistently coming back and watching and for always being a hard worker and for doing your best for the sake of yourself and other people. Thank you so much for all that you contribute. Um, Ouch, okay. What did I say? Did I say it wrong? Oh no, was that not nice enough? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do better. I apologize. More spaces dedicated to celebrate. Oh, I said celebrating, not celebrate. I thought that said celebrity culture. I was like, brr, we do not need more of that in this school right now. More buildings for increasing population, more dedicated gardens to brighten the schools. Our school has a lot to offer, but I do believe we have one thing missing from making the school welcoming to everyone. More dedicated cultural spaces. Beautiful. Our school needs more cultural dedicated spaces to make more people in our school community feel welcome. Beautiful. Primary campus has many areas displaying culture, but does the high school? Question mark? No, we don't. And that can make people feel unwelcome or left out. Beautiful. Our high school needs more cultural dedicated spaces so that people can be informed, so can be welcome to the school every morning and not feel left out or not appreciated. Great teal structure. Hmm. So I think that's like a B plus overall. Hi, Twinkle Toes. Hello. Thank you for getting food.
Do you want to sit at the table?
No, it's okay. I gotta keep going. Thank you, Mama.
Love you.
Love you too. Thank you so much, Liflease, for the head pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I hope that your day's going well. What? Back at it again? Absolutely, you know it. Oh, darling girl, she got none of these correct. I'm so scared. Environment, social, cultural, uh, economic, infrastructure. We are always at it. Immigration moves blah, blah, blah. Immigration means moving into a new country, and emigration is moving out of a country. Good. Good. Push factors are pushing people away from things like countries. Okay, yep. That is countries with a IES, not a Y. And pull factors are pulling people towards things like countries. Not things like countries, just straight up countries. Persecutions and war. I like that she's gone for a big concept like persecution, but hasn't spelt it right. Education and medical. Okay, so kind of like over there for that. Oh boy. She's like borderline failing question one. Like, well, straight up failing question one, really. Let's be real. Okay, and then this was all pretty accurate, so I wouldn't say it's comprehensive, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put her on a B for it, actually. Marking is not an easy process, chat. Like, it is quite, like, it is a process where you have to constantly check yourself. Am I doubting my ability? Am I doing okay? Am I doing, like, am I correct? And then you go to other teachers, and then hopefully they'll agree with you, or they'll tell you where you went wrong. But then sometimes you get cases where they're like, I don't know either. And you're like, oh no, now we're both lost. Okay, oh, she got all of these correct. Doesn't have good stability. Example, politics and safety. Yep. Doesn't have good healthcare like hospitals, ambulances. It has good culture and environment. It has. It does. Its education isn't the best, and its infrastructure and buildings isn't great. Okay. Um, has good culture. Does it? I mean, with a score of 40, does it really though? I will give her a B plus for that, I reckon. Like, oh, but you know what? She gave a lot more. She gave a lot more accurate. But if she referenced the data, I reckon I would have pulled her up more. None of us know what we're doing, do we? Yeah, that's the secret to life. We're all just faking it till we make it. This system right here, where I'm sitting in front of you all VTubing, I'm making it, but I'm faking it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they added more gardens and trees so it looks nicer and cared for. Crossings, they put in better crossings so people could cross with ease and not get hurt. Yep. Walking paths, they made the walking paths beside the buildings bigger so more people can walk and not have to walk on the road. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Um, put her around here. She is so lucky she did well on questions 2 and 4, because that is saving her from question 1. Let's go for E minus, I guess. Oh wait, maybe that pulls her into a C plus. I might throw this one into moderation. Okay. And then the last question. OMG. Okay, so could add more gardens or at secondary so there isn't nice gardens. It could make classrooms bigger because it's very small and squishy. Okay. Could make a bigger play area so games don't collide and cause fights. Ooh. You said, oh my god, out right now too. Oh my god, we're twins. Are we twinning right now? Are we twinning? Is this twinning? I can't believe this. We're twinning. Let's go. Alright, our school needs more environmental infrastructures at secondary. Yep. At our school in the secondary, there isn't many gardens or trees that are nice. To make it look better, they should add flower beds, palm trees, flower trees to make the school look nicer. Okay. They could put them at the front and back of the school in and around the classrooms. Yeah, they could make a quiet spot with a garden bed so people with anxiety and ADHD can go and not be so overwhelmed. I like that she's taking into consideration students that might feel that way. That's nice. They could put plants in the classrooms to make it nice. So overall, we need more greenery and plants in around the school. Great examples and reasoning. I actually really like her reasoning. We're twinning and we're winning. Slay, mama. Slay. Alright, I reckon you're here for that, and then here for that. And that's like a B plus. I reckon that'll round her to a B. Oh, I should give my celebrity gossip while I'm here. Okay, so from what I've seen around the Twitter today, around the rumor mill, uh, so Taylor Swift has officially endorsed Kamala Harris in an Instagram post after many months of uh leaving fans in suspense about what way she will vote, especially considering that 2 days ago she was witnessed hugging a known Trump supporter and friend of her current boyfriend, Travis Kelce, which led people to be quite worried about her political motivations and her influence as a celebrity, or a mass celebrity, I should say. Uh, Further news. Nicki Minaj is in some kind of beef with Jay-Z. In my opinion, she is causing such beef. Oh, actually, yeah. So the beef is that Kendrick Lamar doesn't deserve to perform at the halftime Super Bowl show thingy. But in my opinion, she's just doing this to create more drama in the news that isn't about her husband, who apparently is an alleged terrible person who hurts people. So, anyway, you're thinking it was like a celebrity run-in night. No, we don't have that kind of thing in this place. I wish that would be cool. Um, Livability is somewhere you can live that is safe for you and you can live in. Um, she couldn't spell economic. The poor darling. I got what she meant. Let me see if I can think of any other celebrity news at the moment. She spelt it uh Emonic, and then she gave up and wrote Memoraic, which is just so far removed from the actual spelling. But I understood what she was trying to get at with her crossed out Emonic. The right idea, essentially. Mm. Giving up and sending it out. Yeah, exactly. Um, Immigration is where you are moving into a new country, and immigration is where you are moving out of your home country. Beautiful. The difference between the two is one is moving somewhere, but staying in the same country. No, you should not have added that. Push factor is something pushing you away, and a pull factor is something pulling you towards it. Yep, okay. War and persecution, family, friends, and better education. Absolutely. Okay, so On to the next page. We persevere. Oh, okay. Probably put it there. So we're to think about all the things that seem like we've always known and sound obvious at some point but weren't obvious at all. Yeah, like I have to remind myself sometimes that these little people are learning and they don't know everything that I know, even though they sure would like to pretend they do. Some of them really like to argue like they do know. Oh, we got to the part today in Avatar where they have their time, you know, where they kiss. It was reasonably awkward, I'll admit. The kids were like, "Oh, they're kissing," and I was like, I mean, avert your eyes, I guess." They were making the blue baby, yeah. They sure were. It was something. Did they like connect their hair? Is that a thing they did? I can't remember if because I know they connect their hair. They connected their ass hair. Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From their tails. Yeah, right? They did do that. Okay, so improved safety. More car parks? Wait, no, there no. Have a servo nearby. If you have a servo nearby, not an improvement. Not an improvement in the image. Bloody kids. And their eyes went white and they both silently screamed with their eyes rolled behind their head with the O shape in their mouth. Ah, yeah, 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 of course, of course. Absolutely. Probably put her down here for that. Goodness gracious, she was just making up stuff. So that pulls her to like what, like a C plus, I guess. That's a C plus in that section. All right, on to the home stretch. Let's go. Okay, so that's infrastructure. That's environment. And that's infrastructure. Okay, more bathrooms so it's easier than waiting, more gardens to make it a prettier school, and more areas to get drinks from and fill water bottles. Okay, I think the school needs more bubbliers. Bubbliers? Bubbliers. installed around the school. Okay. Um, we need more bubbles around the school near the oval because after playing a game of footy or soccer, bubblers like water drink water fountains. Okay, yeah. Smurf avatar. Oh boy, okay. Playing a game of footy or soccer, we need to have a drink of water. Okay, there needs to be an area near the oval to get drinks from because most of us are nowhere near the bubblers when going from the oval to our lockers to class. Okay, I think the school should be bubblers near the oval to stop people from being late to class and then needing to get a drink halfway through class. All right. Mostly followed. It's the simple things. Boublés. This is how they spelt it. Boublés. 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 I'm gonna give her a that for that. And I'm gonna give her a that for that. Which is a B minus. A B? A B? A B minus? Ooh. I reckon a B minus overall. The Boubliers. The Boubliers. Oh, here we go. How many do I have left? Oh, right, that's right. He accidentally ripped his exam, so. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Because I can't mark that one until I have the modified task sheet. Some kids are on modified curriculums, so I can't mark it without a modified task sheet. And then no name. 7, 8. Did I mark him? I didn't. 8, 9. 9 more to go. 9 more to go, chat. Only 9 to go. Yay! We can do it. Okay. Single digit end run. Let's go, let's go. We're so close, chat. We're so close. Wow. He didn't spell a lot of it correctly, but he actually did get the factors correct. He said catal instead of cultural, environmental instead of environmental, and infrastructure instead of infrastructure. But that's okay because it does impede his communication, but not to the point where I can't understand him. I'm an expert in understanding this one kid at our school whose handwriting is like really terrible. I'm an expert. Like, his teacher was like, "Can you read his exam and just tell me what he wrote here?" And I was like, "Yeah, easy, I got you." because I had to teach him for English for the first half of the year, and like I've just gotten used to understanding that his G's look like S's. Immigration is when the population of a city is decreasing, and emigration is when the population stays the same. Jesus. Okay, that was so wrong. That was like unbelievably incorrect, but props for trying. Okay. A push factor is when you have to leave a place, okay? And a pull factor is when a place pulls you to live there. Yeah, alright. Natural disasters and war, livability, good homes. Yeah, alright, I'll give it to him, but livability is not technically a strong pull factor. It's very specific. Gotta be very specific with what a pull factor is. Anyway. Um, okay, I reckon he's here for that. And he's definitely there for that. Alrighty, on to the next part. Um, okay. Culture and environment and infrastructure. I love it when I can hear my mum's dog sniffing around the room because it reminds me of the bear in the big blue house when it would like sniff at the camera and be like, "You smell. You smell like pancakes." You know, stuff like that. And then the moon sings, "Yeah, goodbye, goodbye, my friends, goodbye." Yeah, that one, that one. Okay, I think he's here for that. Question 4. Bike lanes give bikes a safer way to get around the city. Yep. Infrastructure, they added trees and plants. Oh, well, that would be actually called environment. Murphy, what are you doing? She's rubbing her ear on the floor. Okay. They added trees and plants and put speed bumps. Yep, okay. Crossing lanes give pedestrians a safe way to cross the road. Alright, yeah. I'll give it to him. I'll put him... I'm gonna pull him down a little bit because he could be better about it, but yeah. That's like a B minus? B minus? Alright. Okay, so we're looking at infrastructure. More shady areas, that's infrastructure. And scenery, but it's spelled Senere. And I'm gonna put that under environmental. Okay, I think there should be more bubblers because there's always a big line for the bubblers. Yep, more shady areas to eat, or if you don't have a hat, more gardens to make it look more livable. Nice reasoning, kiddo. I think we need more bubblers for our school so we have more ways to drink around the school without waiting. Okay. Some reasons why it would make the livability of the school better is and add more is what? Better and more bubbler is to not have to waiting a big line, waiting to the bubblers and being late for class. This is why I think we should add more bubblers to the school and make the school more livable. Okay. Um good teal structure. Start with positives. Good teal structure and good reason. More detail. More detail and examples would have helped. Overall, not a bad effort. Not a bad effort. Alright, so a B plus there and a I don't even know what to give that, like a C plus. And I think that levels out to a B minus again. So he's like a B minus overall. And the other teacher was wondering if we made it too easy, and now I'm wondering the same myself. Because kids that usually wouldn't perform very strong are not doing too bad. Maybe they just studied. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and just say they studied so hard. They studied so hard for this exam. I totally know that this kid would study hard for the exam. The kid that never shows up with a pencil, not even a pencil to class, he totally studied hard for this exam. Right, chat? What do you mean, Judy? What do you mean? How could he not? Judy, if I gave you an exam, would you study hard for it? Would you be my little pug champ and would you study hard for your exam? Good girl. I can tell this one studied hard. Only if my teacher gives me after school lessons. Oh, that could be arranged, yes. I'll have to consult with another student first, but that can be arranged. You have to emigrate to immigrate. Good job, kiddo. Push factor is something that pushes you out of a place, like war or persecution. Pull factor is something that pulls you to another place, like a better cost of living. Inaffordable cost of living. This, yeah. More freedom. Girls are. Hi, Dar. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. If you do not know me, my name is Hannah Delphay. I am a cute little villainess, and I do usually just cozy, nice streams, playing stuff like Rune Factory, which is what Dar was playing, as far as I could see today. I hope you enjoyed it, Dar. Give me your honest review of Rune Factory, please, please, please. Also, I'll send you a shout out, of course, unless Judy is gonna do her mod job. Oh. I'm doing it. Please go and check out the lovely Dar. They are a wonderful bard with lots of beautiful charm, and we appreciate them so much. They're wonderful. But yeah, did you enjoy Rune Factory 3? Was it good? Did you like it? Who's your favorite character so far? Are you gonna marry the perfume girl? She's my favorite. But yeah, today, for those who are joining us, we are marking my students' exams. So we have about 8 more to go. So be patient with me because I'm being patient with myself. Okay, I reckon there. I'm so sad she dies. Me too. It's actually the most tragic part when she died. She doesn't die. Raven's a good character though. I'm gonna give her accurate examples. Accurate examples. A's all around. But imagine she actually doesn't. No, she doesn't die. Other stuff happens though that is equally traumatizing. Oh, darling, no. She listed them in the wrong order. You know what? Yeah, in Rune Factory 4 she comes in as a cameo and she's like a hyper uber bitch to you. She comes into your house and she slaps your first child, your firstborn, and she tells you that you're worthless. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, she calls you her pay pig. Whenever I give her an item she likes, she's the cutest reaction. See, that's how I feel about Perfume Girl. I love her. I love that she gives me perfume. It makes me smell beautiful. Beautiful. She's doing much better in this exam than she did in the first exam earlier this term. More shaded areas, so that's infrastructure. Clean bubblers, infrastructure. No formal uniforms. Culture? Question mark? It won't be as hot and we won't get sunburnt. Okay, yep. The ones now are really dirty. Fair enough. We won't get as hot like when we do wearing big skirts. I don't know if that's a livability thing. I guess. Our school needs clean bubblers. There's only one good one and the rest of them are filled with rubbish and gum. Most bubblers here are dirty and gunky and most are musty, crusty, except for one. So we need to get new ones or clean the others out. Okay. The good bubbler is only near a few classrooms, so if we want to drink when we are in uh, one of the buildings, we have to go to the dirty ones, which is not fair. Okay. Um, I think that we should just clean them out, but it's hard for us students because we can't do it in class and we don't want to spend our lunchtime cleaning a mess that isn't ours, but it is yours. It is your guys' mess. The bubblers are dirty because of other students. Like, bro, it's literally a you guys problem. Besides, I don't know how to tell her this, but the clean bubbler is actually no longer clean because some kid put gum over it, so it's tainted in my heart now. In my heart, that bubbler is dead to me. Okay. I'm gonna say, like, here for that. I'm probably gonna have to pull her down, because, yeah, why not? Okay. Certainly detailed, I'll give her that. Okay. A minus? Okay, so A minus, and I think that pulls her to an A minus overall. Okay. Alright. 7 more. 7 more to go. 7 more to go. 7 more to go. We can do this, chat. We can do this. Chat, we're doing it. Okay. Next kid. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Environment, social culture, economic infrastructure. Good job, a child. Uh, no. Too bad, Judy. You're on this journey already. You're just gonna have to deal with it. You signed the prenup. You can't back out now. Okay? The prenup said you have to be here while I do this. I haven't even taken off my friggin' work badge yet. That's how locked in I am. Alright. Well, this kid straight up got the immigration and emigration the wrong way around. Whoops. Many people are pushed from their country. Pull factors when a country pulls you to live there because it has good livability. Okay, bored fighting, lack of produce to eat or sleep. I don't know if I would give him that. Peaceful country. Sure, that is a pull factor. I don't know. I gave another kid the same kind of. Yeah, alright. Okay, and then that was, yeah, it's gonna have to be there. Sorry, kiddo. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's put him there. Actually, no. I'm gonna put him solid C. Solid C. Alright. Streetlights are good for walking and driving at night. Yeah, alright. Bollards? Oh, he got the name right. That's actually crazy. Literally no other student knew the name of the poles that they put on streets to like stop cars from ramming into the pedestrians. Apparently they're called bollards. I'm gonna write on it. I can't believe you actually knew that. Alright, yeah. He's like pretty accurate there. So what's that, a B plus? B? A B? I find it weird you guys use the same term, especially considering bubblers. What do you mean? What do you mean, please? What? Explain. America, explain. Alright. A better ag that what is it with these kids and like the agriculture farm that we have? If we had a better ag facility, this would improve the environment and infrastructure of our school. Okay, yeah, a better ag facility would get more people involved and teach them how to be farmers, and one day they can produce for the country and make their country a better livability. Sure, a better livability, a better ag facility. Okay, all right. Decent teal. More reasoning and examples. I think that puts him around there and then around there. That's a B and then a, let's say like a C but B minus. And then appeal him to a B minus overall. Alright. That was a okay. Next. See, at some point you get in the groove and you just start flying through them. That's how it goes, chat. Livability defines how well you can live in a place. If the livability score is high, it's a good place to live in, but if it's low, it's not a very good place to live in. Okay. Good, but further. Okay, yep, yep, yep. Economic and all right, immigration and emigration are terms used for moving in and out of countries. Immigration is when a person is moving to a place. Example, my family immigrated to. Immigration is where a person moves from a country. My family emigrated from. And she provided little examples of the sentences. I like that. That is the very efficient student. That's the very efficient student, guys. It's a lovely student that has provided me with excellent examples and detail. That is what we appreciate as teachers. All right. Um, okay. Fully appreciate. All right. Push and pull factors are what determines why you moved from one place to another. Pull factors are when something pulls you towards another country. Yep. And push factors are when you're pushed out of your country. So war and abuse of home, good livability. Oh yeah, right. Better education or government. Appreciate. Appreciate. Judy's depression. No. See, that was instant karma for being mean to Judy. My words literally were stopped in my throat. Did you say I have a baby dent? No, I didn't. I said you had depression, but you don't. I was just being mean. Needed to provide livability score. Okay. Alright. Better roads, more safe for people riding bikes and walking across paths, greenery, improves the city culture and environment score, more light posts, more people safer at night. Beautiful, done. So that's like a A minus. And then okay. Statues and mirror, not anything like that around. Better organization, classrooms, distracting when messy. Okay. New sports gear, most things are quite old. Alright, fair enough, kiddo. We need more things at school relating to First Nations Australians. In the school, we should have at least one thing, a mural or statue relating to First Nation Australian culture so that some of the students can connect to different cultures. Cool. Good explanation. Around the secondary campus, we do not have a lot of things that connect to First Nations Australians, although the primary campus is quite a lot. We should give the students a chance to connect to other cultures, and this would improve the livability of the school. Okay. Good. Good teal and reasoning. Okay. Wait, who is this? Did I write that? I did. Okay. Thought I didn't write the right name for a second. I can tell that I'm getting done with this because I'm like writing a lot more messily. Messily? Messier. Messier. Okay. Next kid. 5 to go, chat. 5 to go. Unless I lied to myself, in which case, not 5 to go, question mark. Livability is a judgment people make based on what things are available, such as water access. Sure. More detail. Please. Environment, social, cultural, economic infrastructure. Slay. The difference between emigration and immigration is that one is leaving a country and one is entering into a new country. Immigration is when you're entering into a new country, either temporarily or permanently. Immigration is when you are leaving your home country. She is slaying, chat. She's slaying her exam. A push factor is something that is forcing you to leave, whereas a pull factor is something that draws you into a new country. So war, no family, environment, more family. All right, cool. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. So B and an A. All right. Ooh, I like that reasoning there. Okay, I reckon I'll give her that. Solid B. Solid B. See, guys, that's the true Australian accent. It's not just saying no, being able to B and all kinds of things. So stop concentrating. Yep. Greenery. Who dare text me? Okay. It was just a work email. It's fine. The building restoring of easy access to bus and pickup zones. Beautiful. That was a really strong answer. I'm gonna give her an A minus for her knowledge and understanding. Now her skills, environment, infrastructure, social and social and infrastructure. Oh my god, I can't talk. More gardens, trees, and a veggie garden. High school needs more toilets because there are only 3 girls and 3 boys toilets, and also because it is far away from some classes. There is a lack of access to sporting equipment at lunchtimes. Cool. Our school needs more trees and greenery. This could also include adding in a veggie garden as a way to teach kids how to garden, and could also be a fresh option for lunches. On going down to the oval, there is a lack of shaded areas to eat before going down to play. This could only be a few chairs and trees making a yarn circle. Doing this would also add a cultural aspect into it. Oh, okay, she's really tying in a lot here. Overall, the school should focus on adding more greenery. She got into the school to make it more inviting. Alright, good teal. Judy, can you write me a teal paragraph about improving the livability of this stream? That's your mission. That's your homework right now. Probably just gonna put it in Chat GPT. Add subway surface and a picture of a kitty and doggy. Livability. You're right. That's exactly what this stream needs. A subway surfers. One second. Let me get onto that. Upgrading. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. To increase the livability of a villainous VTuber stream on Twitch stream, focus on enhancing both visual and interactive elements that reflect her dark, alluring persona. Upgrading the stream quality with dynamic overlays, sharp animations, and mood-appropriate lighting can create an immersive experience that keeps viewers engaged. Incorporating sound effects or ambient music that complements her villainous character adds depth and atmosphere to the stream. Engaging with the audience through polls, live reactions, and spontaneous evil plans will make interactions more entertaining and memorable. Finally, a well-timed storyline arc where fans' influence her rise to power can drive consistent viewership and loyalty. Oh my god, okay. I'm really not cashing in on this, am I? Okay. I need a well-timed storyline arc, chat. What if instead doggy? Okay, but consider this. Storyline? Alright. That kid's an A-. Good job. Oh, here we go. My little mentor kiddo. Here we go. He was asking if I marked his. I told him I hadn't this morning, so now I get to tell him tomorrow morning that I have marked it. Livability is a judgment humans make when they move to a different place to see if they are able to live a good life in it. Yes. Okay. Environment, social, cultural, economic infrastructure. Beautiful. Which school supply is the king of the classroom? In my opinion, the mighty whiteboard marker. The mighty, for a teacher, it's the mighty, never mind. Yeah, I can use it to tap kids' desks when they're being naughty and be like, get on to your task. All right. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Minzy. I'm still mocking, but we're like 4 to go, I think. The alphabet? What do elves? Oh, that's so funny. Judy, you're so funny. When did you learn to have so much humor? Did you go to comedy school for all that? Lisa will a score of 30.70, and the highest they have for culture and environment, which is 40.5. I think they have a low level because Syria is an. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Guys, want to hear some casual country racism? I can hear the venom dripping from each letter in your words, Lady Faye. Good. Okay. The least livable city is Damascus, Syria, as it has a 30.70 livability score, and the highest thing they have for culture and environment is 40.5. I think they have a low livability rank because Syria is an African country where there are low supplies for them to use to improve their country. Cat thoughts? Thoughts. I don't know, man. I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can make that generalization. It's because they're war torn, actually. I'm glad that he. I can't even. I don't even have the space to write my comment. My neck hurts. Your neck hurts, Volsa? Do you need to lie down and rest? Have you tried snapping it, but gently? That sounded really violent, actually. I don't think that Africa as a whole is the reason why Syria is the way it is. I'm pretty sure it's because of like the amount of conflict that they've been subjected to over the years. You fell asleep in your chair? Oh god. Okay, Falsa. Take it really careful. Be gentle with your neck. Um, and take some Panadol or ibuprofen or whatever you guys call it, paracetamol. I don't know. And put something warm on it. Try to get like warm compression on it so it loosens up a bit. I don't know. But be careful. Be careful, Falsa. Don't fall asleep at your chair. Fall asleep in your bed. Wait, is Syria even in Africa? Doesn't it count as the Middle East? Or is it counted as Africa in terms of continent? Whatever. I'm getting into semantics. The point is that it's a decent paragraph, I guess. Okay. Oh wait, I put that in the wrong section. Lights in the street so that the humans can. He writes like an alien. It might actually be in Asia. I'm not sure what that line is. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of difficult. Go back to bed, Judy. Judy. No, don't go to Judy. Judy, don't go to bed. Stay here. Balsa, have a good sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by again. I hope that your neck feels better soon, okay? I hope that your rest makes it better. Am I serious right now? I am serious. Serious. I'm so serious. Alright, 4. Yeah. The mount finally dropped and you rolled a 2. Oh, that's rough, bro. That is rough. No, no ending your existence. Not allowed, unfortunately. One of the rules in our stream. Who the hell? Judy! Why, Judy? Why? Love you too, Mama. More bushes and more guns. 2 gets crowded on the oval, so having more. I believe. We should add more sporting grounds to the school because the oval gets too crowded at lunchtime. With the 3 sports everybody plays, soccer, cricket, and rugby, I think adding more grounds would save arguing so we could play more lunches. Missing link. Okay, and then that's like a B minus, B minus, A minus. I think that rolls out to a. Let's B plus them. Why not? I'm feeling generous. Did you just throw things at me, Minzy, and I didn't even notice? I was so locked in then. I was reading the hell out of that thing. You. Yeah, I know. I can see it. I can see that you redeemed it. I can see that. I actually just know things straight up. Alright. Oh, wait, did I run out of papers? No! That doesn't sound like me. Oh no, there's more here. We're okay. Why would I do something like that? Because you hold a grudge against me. Because you're jealous of me. Because I have beautiful skin and hair and my eyes are pink. Anyone would be jealous. Mm. Thank you for the head pats, Minzy. See, this is a much healthier way of getting out your jealousy. You have to lower the country for your own, leave the country for your own safety. Pull factors when you okay. Cool. War, pollution, better economic life, social life. All right, cool. And then they've like imprinted something on the page about Morgan. I don't know who that is, but okay. The only reason I said the name is because that's not a student that I know at my school, so, you know. No, I don't teach any Morgans. I don't even know that we have a Morgan at the school, and we only have a very small school, so I doubt that they are anywhere around. Anyway, yeah. Um, yeah. Arthur Morgan? Morgan Freeman? Too soon? What? What did I do? I'm just a girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Judy, can we get a shout out for Platformer Princess, please? Thank you so much. Welcome in. We are still marking as usual. Life goes on. We continue to mark. You know how it is. Write the tests, set the test, mark the tests, write the tests. God, life is relentless. But yes, thank you so much, Judy, for the shout out. And welcome in. How was your stream? What did you play? How'd you go? He's a character from Red Dead Redemption. Minzy, I've never played that cowboy game in my life. I don't know nothing about the life of a cowboy. In Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
Why do you know that? You played it when? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Riding around zombie cowboy.
okay. My mom said she played it. She's like, you go around shooting zombies and a cowboy. Yeah, my mom. Faye isn't a parent or a step parent. She hasn't played it. Apparently, she played it when it came out. Hello, platformer princess. How was your stream? Really? On like the PlayStation 3? Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. There's like a second one as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you ever play GTA? You didn't need to. Okay, yeah.
It was.
Every parent I know has played it. Even my mom knows. Yeah, what's with that? That's crazy. Chat says hi. I've only got a couple more to mark. Then I'm free from this torture of marking. Well, for now, I still have to mark a few year 8s, but I'll mark them tomorrow. And I still have to mark a couple year 9s, who I'm literally on the firing line for. I'm gonna kill them all. I'm gonna kill them all. Until the next marking. No, no, it's okay. I'm not gonna mark tomorrow on stream, I think. I don't know. I might actually for a bit. Well, actually, yeah, tomorrow I might have to mark again, and then I have to do all of the mark book stuff, so I have to put everything into I have to put everything into the system, like all the numbers. It should only take like an hour or so. That's fine. Thank you. I do my best. Yeah, I feel the same, Judy. I do need to do better. Oh wait, I never gave a respect for that. Oh, that's probably like a this is Yep, okay. Actually no, maybe I'll pull her down a little bit. Okay. So, sorry, I went a bit wonky there for a second. Lamau. Anyway, environment bubblers are infrastructure. And more classrooms is infrastructure. Only one good bubbler and it's at... yeah, okay. Greenery on secondary is very dull. There's not enough classrooms for all the secondary students. I agree, there isn't enough classrooms. Okay, Secondary bubblers are dirty and warm water comes out of most of them except one, and it's the bubbler at that one building. Okay. If you were to ask me, if you were to ask any student, okay, third person. Any secondary class, they would say that a bubbler, which proves this needs to change. I recommend there should be a good bubbler near the new well-being building. Okay, because at lunch and morning tea, whenever a need, whenever we need to drink.
I'm Guy. Thank you, whoever.
Hyper Night Raven, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, feathery friend. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay here and welcome in. That is a beautiful message. Thank you. Putting gum on the water fountains. Yeah, it's like so nasty and it ruins the fountain for everyone because then I know it's tainted. It's a bad fountain from now on. But yeah. But yeah, welcome in. Raven, we are just marking exams. We're at the tail end of marking. Right. I think they're about there, and then there. Okay, so that's a B minus, and that's a B plus, B minus, B minus. C exam for feedback. Okay. And then my initials. And beautiful. Okay. Now let's mark the last couple. Alright. I think we only have 3 left, guys. Chat, I'm happy. Comfortably in an area or place. Good. Emigration is when you end your time in a country and move out from it. Whereas immigration is where you move into a country to settle for a while or permanently. Just the way that they said that, like, you end your time in that country. Sounds really goofy, but I like it. Pull factor is something that draws someone towards another country. And then a push factor is something that pushes someone away from a country because it is dangerous. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Let's say that. Actually, no. They haven't really impacted, so that. That. Alright. Question 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. Clap, clap, clap. Least livable with score of 30% reason that very poor stability, poor healthcare, and slightly not very good education or infrastructure. Alright. What the sigma What the Sigma? Chat, this is cooked. Makes it more inviting. Yep. Bike lane, add more diversity in the type of transport and makes it safer. Streetlights enhance safety. Oh my god, she is nailing this. Good child. Alright. Final page. Let's go. Okay, so that's culture. Environment. Infrastructure. Excellent variety of FNAR, but the secondary has limited options. Primary schools filled with green spaces, but the secondary campus needs more green and aesthetic spaces. You know, the only reason why the primary campus has more stuff is because the parents do everything. Like, parents care so much about their kids when they're in primary school, but the second they get to high school, they're like, oh, they don't need, like, gardens and art and culture. They're teenagers. But yeah, like the whole reason there's a fairy garden is because the parents put it together. But the secondary campus, there is no fairy garden. Devastating. To improve the livability of our school, the staff, students, and community will have to work together to increase the recognition of First Nations Australian by adding Indigenous art and architecture. Indigenous with a capital I. Throughout the secondary campus of a school, there is no First Nations art or architecture to be seen except for the occasional poster. The evidence of this is that Year 7s went to examine the livability of our school, the secondary campus, and there was no First Nations representation to be seen. The staff, students, and community will have to work together to increase First Nations representation throughout the school. This could easily be done by adding a meaningful mural or putting Indigenous sculptures or flying the Aboriginal flag. Therefore, to improve the livability of our school, everyone in the school community will have to work together. Excellent! Officially sick of them by high school. For real, for real. And she's like an A there. Alright, I somehow, by chance, saved my best 2 kids for last. But I'm really happy with this one. She did a really good job as well. So maybe my best 3 kids. She doesn't usually do as strongly, but I'm really happy with how she's done for that exam. Alright. Some humans focusing mainly off the environment, so sure a good level to live in. Okay, yep. Alright, so I reckon we're about here and a here. Okay. Just flying through it at this point. Probably pulling down for that. Can do both. Okay. More greenery, healthy for the environment, and a nicer area for people to be in. Better cultural inclusion adds to the area's culture. Cultural inclusion? Oh, yeah, I guess I see what they mean. Like food stalls and stuff? Safe road crossings. Cool. Alright. Now, questions 3 and 4. I think we can go there for that. And then there for that. Accurate identification and details. Yeah. Okay, so that's like a minus? Actually, no, it's probably closer to a B plus. And then last part. Bing, bang, bong. Area is quite dirty. Yep, have a student cleanup group. Oh, that's cool. In the high school, we could add First Nation Australian murals and designs to include the culture better. To add green spaces, we could have more plants and farm areas around the school that everyone looks after. Suggestion to improve the school's livability is to add more interactive green spaces. Adding more green spaces that students can interact with can do two things. One, make the students and teachers able to enjoy a cleaner and more environmentally friendly school. Beautiful. And two, by making it interactive, students can learn and develop skills in things like gardening. This is so, as other schools as well as the primary has tried this, and it ended as a great success with many students learning a lot about plants and how they work. Along with this, the area also become a much better place to be in. This proves that the suggestion to add interactive spaces is good. Great teal. Great teal and reasoning. Mom's doing something. Alright. Yep. And yeah, I actually think he was an A there as well, so A minus, B plus. I'm giving it to him. A minus, bro. I'm doing it. Done. Oh wait, what did I give him? A minus. Guys, chat, you're not gonna believe this, chat, you're not gonna believe this. We're on to the last one. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. We finally did it. We got to the last one. That's 24 exams-ish marked. Ish. Actually, there was a little bit less. Good. Okay. Now, why does everyone spell greenery wrong? Why do they always spell with an A instead of an E? Many lanes are Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Alright, school grounds could be cleaner considering all of the rubbish left flying around. She's not wrong, actually. There could be more things celebrating things like First Nation Australians. There could be more gardens and seating areas. Something that could increase the livability of the school is the environment, specifically the cleanliness. Around the school, rubbish is a key thing that I noticed because I can see it in my lockers. Ah, you knew then! You knew! You knew about that kid that put all that crap in the locker and you didn't tell me. Betrayal. Betrayal. Alright. On the oval, under buildings and flying around, most of this rubbish comes from people's lunchboxes, and when they go and play there, they leave it on the bench or ground, not caring if it flies away. It comes out of their lunchbox because they haven't shut it properly or not at all. They store it somewhere it most certainly does not belong. Some suggestions I have to improve this is having more bins around places like the ovals and areas near lockers, less places for people to store their rubbish where it does not belong, and even possibly for people to bring less plastic bags or glad wrap to school and using containers instead. Those are some things that can make, yep. Good teal. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Choose an A minus. It's done. There's no more to mark. I'm happy with that. Alright. You know what happens now, fam. I can finally be free of the shackles. I feel so fresh. Okay. Alright. Now you also know what comes next. Alright, categories changed. We're gamers. We're gamers. Alright, where's... Let me shut that off. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Wait, why isn't my microphone working? Oh no, it is working. I'm just being stupid. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm free. Oh, it feels so good to be free, chat. It feels so good. You have no idea. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being on that journey with me while we suffered through that. Oh wait, let me Things are different down here. Give me a sec. Alright, we good now. I feel like Genshin was really loud there for a second. A tabletop game? What if I don't wanna?
Relax.
Oh, no more Stellar Reunion for me? Well, that's just creepy. Alright, we're exploring. 63%. It's not enough. Relax, Chrome. It's easier second time. Exactly. Thank you, Judy. Thank you for reminding us of the Chromination. Chapter 2.
How about this? Take
The wind rises.
Ow, what the hell? You're eating a popsicle? Good for you. Gimme.
You even want this?
He's so rude. Like, where did he get all that rudeness from? Certainly not me.
Quit following me.
Brat correction. Yeah. We could do a bit of that in the fan fiction.
Quit following me.
It'll probably end up coming in handy.
Search for it.
You should add it to your fanfic tags. Brat?
Following me.
Alright. Brat
Too slow.
correction. Brat summer. Capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara. Anyway.
Behold.
Yeah, get up there.
Quit following me.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? It says it's right here. This is so crazy, chat.
Too slow.
I can hear my mom listening to the KFC ad. Oh, she's not listening to the KFC ad. She's listening to the actual song from the KFC ad. That's crazy, chat.
The wind rises.
Oh. Where are they? Wait, where the fuck are they? Oh, they're over there.
Squall fury. How amusing.
Oh, I'm getting blasted. This is cooked, chat.
Too slow. dead.
Where is he? Oh, you.
Flames, purge.
Don't be scared. Allow me.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Not a condola, indeed.
The wind rises. Take it and have fun.
Alright, how do we get that? Sup?
Behold.
What are you doing? Alright, we got it. Peace in our time. Alright. Oh, looks like something for me over there, but I'm gonna go over here first. See, this is what I do now when I need to relax. I do that. Yeah, no, I play this game. And then eventually I'll get back to playing other games. Because ironically, Genshin's not giving me a headache at the moment. And that seems to be the main thing, is I have to play games that don't give me headaches.
Show me your moves.
Rest and rebuild. Not now.
Too slow. Cry loud. The wind rises. Dawn, break forth.
Yeah, I'm going to the doctor's. Yeah, I'm going to the doctor's on. When am I going to the doctor's? Monday. And hopefully I can get a blood test and we can find out why I get dizzy and why I'm so exhausted all the time. Two birds, one stone? Question mark?
Quit following me.
That would be really helpful. I'm going to turn the game down a little bit. I feel like it's so loud. On your end. I feel bad. Okay. I mean, it's really loud
There's no
for me.
need to
But,
exchange pleasantries.
like, I don't know, my
It's
ears are
rather
like
pathetic
sensitive
to
as hell
force
at the
a
moment.
conversation
Anyway,
just to occupy silence.
clearly it's bad stuff. No, it should be fine.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
How amusing.
Just drown. It was kind of loud. Yeah, sorry. I figured it was. If it was kind of loud, Mike, you should have told me. Then I could have helped. Check it. I finally figured this out.
You even want this?
10 out of 10. Best game.
Behold. Quit following me.
If it's too loud, chat, you can always tell me. I'm never gonna get mad about it. I always like quiet things, you know? The quiet, it's so nice. We're all about peace at this stream, you know? We're all about peace. I've lived a hard life as a villainess, and now all I seek is some peace. Peace and quiet.
Show me your moves.
Wind rises.
Oh, literally, I will. Ow.
Search for it. Wedge it, vermin.
Alright, we done? Excellent, I'm glad that worked out.
Too slow.
Too slow.
Quit following me.
Let's do it. Nice. Nice job. Cool steal. We have one more. A magic guide. That's what I wanted. Before you presume I have bad luck, I don't. It's just that my pity's low. For the standard banner. I think I got a 5-star not too long ago. Or you could just tell me I'm coping and then that's fine too. Both would be accurate to some degree. What on earth is that?
Ah, I'm a guy. Thank you, whoever.
Limit 0000000. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay with us. It is most appreciated, your follow. Thank you so much.
Squall and fury.
Anything else? Do my eyes detect trouble on the horizons? I think I've already been around this area, actually. Have I explored that way? I don't think I've explored that way too hard. You're welcome. Welcome in! How are you today? Welcome to our humble stream, where
Too slow.
I am humble and I play game. I was mocking earlier, but we finished that. Thank God. That was torture, right, chat? Same. Nice. Wait, you were mocking, you mean? The mount won't drop. I'm sorry, maybe you need to spend money. You know what they say, money makes the world go round. Which server? I'm in the Asia server. But I'm getting my exploration done for the day. Oh, there's a thingy there.
Quit following me.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that. Mike, can you do me a favor? Mike, can you do Judy a favor? The game won't let you spend money. So you're saying that if you could spend money, you would, huh?
Let's hope you put up a good fight. Flames, purge!
Get the dragon behind me. And then I don't have to hurt the little guy, right? Yeah.
Take it.
That's what I thought.
Too slow.
You want your wings? Yeah. I don't know, I want the moon. The moon's pretty. Can you rip your skin off like Dream's mask and tell Faye 2 steps ahead? I'm Judy. Oh my god. Try to complete all maps 100%. That's exactly what I'm doing. Well, at the moment I'm exploring this area. We're slowly making progress. Let's just ignore the rest of the map where I have minimal progress. Just ignore that and look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Just ignore that too, that 99%. It's because I can't find the other 1%. I've tried a lot. It's just exhausting. So go to areas where there's guaranteed to be stuff that I can get. And then I'll make it harder for myself later. Would it be smarter to use a guide? Probably, but I don't know, there's something nice about just doing it myself. Other games I wouldn't be so generous. I'd be like, no, hell no, I'm gonna use a guide, I'm gonna do it all. But nah, this game I'm like, nah. I'd rather just do it. Who question marked me? Don't question me, game. How is your map completion going though, Limit? Have you got 100%?
Following me.
You can tell me the hidden chest. Can you now? Alright, give it to me. Where's the hidden chest? All 100%. Oh god. Damn. That's crazy, bro. That's dedication. Oh look. This person is scolding this child. Child, what have you done? I'll stand in solidarity with you. Here. If she tries any funny business on you, I've got you, kid. Alright, I'll bring out my guy with the sword. See? Now I've got my sword. I've got my flames ready to go at any moment. Anyway. Excuse me? Right here? In the neighborhood? Open the map. Okay, map's open. Where am I going? Wait, I'm gonna get out of there. Those guys are angry. Natland? Okay, okay. One sec, they just need to give up on me for a sec. The yacht club. Where's the yacht club? Oh, the yacht. Climb it. The yacht? That yacht? What yacht? This thing? That thing? Oh, okay. Sure. Look how done that animal looks. Maybe if Nikocado stopped feeding it, like, pasta, maybe the parrot wouldn't look so done. Boom, there it is. Thank you very much.
Take it and have fun.
Nice. Let's go. Alright, cool. There's another one? Same location? Go to the fireplace? The fireplace. Over here? To the right. Okay. What it? What it? That? To the yellow location? One sec. Okay, let's reset. Let's reset. Okay, yellow. Down. Here. No. Well, yeah, okay.
Got a sharp tongue?
I think names would be more helpful. This one? No, I haven't opened up everything yet. I'm still exploring. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still exploring a bunch of stuff. Like right now I'm focusing on this area. And the stuff in it. We'll see. We'll see how far I get.
Too slow.
Oh, don't worry about me, actually. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. What? No, that wasn't get mad at me. Now I'm just gonna pitter-patter follow it. Ooh, thank you, friend. Gimme. Yay! Okay, now I wanna go in the pot. Okay, I don't think it's... Is it up? Maybe it's up. Starting to think it's not up. Oh, crap.
Put up a good fight.
Oh, guys, let's... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And that's how you avoid them. Why would they want to hurt me? I'm just a guy. Nori. Okay, fine. Okay. I'm sure there's... You know what? You know what? I don't need you. I have Scaramouche.
The wind rises.
But Kachina, no, I want to use Scaramouche. He's my boy. Beautiful. Look at that view. Incredible. Hmm. I think I got... Up. I like this bird. He's my friend. There we go. Oh, you? Really? Alright, fine. Are you looking for me? Hmm?
Yeah.
Hmm? Hmm?
Rest, rebuild. Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Oh, wrong guy. I was meant to be here actually.
Flames, purge!
The wind rises.
Hello, you. Done.
We'll need more where that came from.
That is one very long pole. Worth it though. Oh god. You look! He fell! A sacrifice. It had to be made. Oh wait, I have one of those thingies. I can do that. I have a shrine, a key of the shrine for the shrine, the thingy. I have a key. Oh, I'm way off.
Allow me.
Bow your head. The wind rises. That's far enough.
My guiding stars.
Squall and fury.
Oh,
You even want this?
let me. Yeah. Yay!
Add astro. Thank you for
I thought I could do it. No. Maybe. Let's go. Oh, chat, I'm not a quitter. I know how to do this. I'm seasoned. I will get you, Mualani. I will get you. 5 more days. It will happen. Anyway, oh, 79. Wow, that went up really high. Alright. Let's go here because it's been a while. A kind soul who always knows what to do. Everyone says everyone's got a rather blah 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 blah. Anyway. My Fontaine exploration's so low. In my defense. In my defense, I didn't play a lot when Fontaine came out, and I still didn't play a lot of it, even when it was like, yeah. It's been a year. There's only so much I was gonna do. It's what happens when these hoes play for the story and not for the exploration. Oh, it's me. I'm her. Oh yeah, actually. No, no, the other way. The other way. Ah, whatever. We're on a journey now. It's cold? Oh, oh. Oh, this is... That was a lot of damage to take. What if I go up to these guys? Do they...
Let's hope you brought
Oh,
a good
come
fight.
on.
Shall we?
Fine, I'm leaving. What do you mean? There we go. I just love being a dragon. This is like so fun. Oh wait, no, I've already done that. Whoa. What was that? Oh, that'll be fun when that comes out. Go this way. Okay. Okay, good night, Mama. Genshin. Genshin Impact.
Oh,
It's very fun.
it's very pretty.
Yeah, it's a very pretty game.
I mean, it ain't no kissing too, but... Oops.
Oh no, keep it on. Thank you.
Let's do this then!
The wind rises. That's far enough.
No, I don't want to hurt the dragons. No, I don't want to hurt the dragons.
Strike like stone!
How amusing.
You are my enemy.
Purge!
Cry loud.
Yes, you are.
Oh. Oh, I have to hurt the dragons?
Squall and fury.
Oh. I miss your mom. Thanks, Judy.
Unnecessary.
I mean, that's... Did that food you order ever come? Yeah, mom picked it up for me and she gave it to me. I've already eaten and everything. I ate it. It was sushi. Mike's favorite thing in the world. Mike thinks sushi's delicious, guys. When he ate it for the first time, he was like, wow. This is so good. It was salmon aburi sushi. Are you kidding me? Hey kiddos. I don't have any flagigablig. Phlogiston. I just need some phlogiston. There it is. Okay. Let's do that all again. I must have been unconscious. Sushi in your town? Yeah, I had sushi. We have sushi, it's just always covered in sauce. Like this one was covered in, like this sweet soy sauce. I guess like a teriyaki, and then like, yeah. Which is par for the course. I mean, yeah. There's always too much. Like, too much mayonnaise, too much of everything. And like, whilst I'm not normally one to complain about mayonnaise levels, I think even this town takes it to the next level with the mayonnaise. Come on, we can do it. Like, brr. He got bigger, yay. Understood. I'll leave you be.
Come
Oh.
on, show me your courage.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Alright.
Out of the way or get blown away.
I just wanted to be a dinosaur. Let's not disturb these lovebirds. Oh, get in the rock. Oh, for God's sake.
Let's do this then.
Alright, lovers. Prepare.
Don't be scared. Hold the line.
Strike lights.
The wind rises.
Oh, check this. This is gonna be sick.
Dark, break forth.
Never mind, it didn't do anything that I wanted it to do.
Wretched vermin.
I thought it was gonna, like, fling them off the cliff, but I guess not. It's because they were frozen and Spot it didn't do it. That's fine. I didn't need that anyway. I don't need cheap parlor tricks.
Quit following me.
What's with the wimpy sounds? Oh my god, we got a tagger over here. Look at him go. I'm just a girl in the world. That's all that you'll let me be. I like this place. They have groovy tunes. This Bloons 5? What does that even mean? What is Bloons? What is this? Let me in. Oh, a link? Alright, Judy, I'll buy it.
You can't blame me for making the first move.
It does have... Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that is very much the vibes. I completely get that. Alright, what's the time? 8:21. Okay. Okay. Allow me, as it is time.
Failure is just a step on the path.
Oh no, I can hear myself. Throwing up. Crying. I can't. No. Oh, you don't want it to be over, Judy? You don't want this to end, Judy? Judith, you don't want the vibes to come to an end? Alright. Fair enough. Oh crap. Wait, no!
Falling into the abyss.
Understandable. Okay. Alright, fine. Fine. I get it. I get it. You know, these things happen. Your real name is Judiana? Well, I don't know what to do with that information, but good for you. Yeah, no. I would call it quits here. I'm tired, and I need to do my stuff. But it's okay, I know where to send you guys. I know where to send you guys. As a benevolent expert of things. Boop, boop. Hello. Oh no, you're not allowed to hear that. You're not allowed to perceive me. How dare you perceive me, chat? Anyway, we are going to raid the wonderful Koshone. They're having a nice little cozy stream. So I think we should send the cozy vibes to their cozy stream. Am I right, chat? Or am I right? In the meantime, let's hit them with the Hanato raid, our usual lovely raid message. And we will reconvene at a later time, of course. I'll be here tomorrow. I probably need to finish up some mocking, and other than that, I think we will play whatever I put on the schedule, which was... Let me have a look. I think I just... Genshin again. Maybe we'll play something different. Maybe we won't play Genshin. Maybe we'll try not Rune Factory, Final Fantasy. Maybe we'll try a bit of that instead. But yeah, I'll catch you later. I will catch you later. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or evening. Get some sleep if you need it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Farewell, ye. Farewell. Thank you for the stream. Have a good night. You too have a wonderful night. And thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Alrighty. Bye bye, everyone.